we live, baby? I think. What's up? I think we're good. Using a different thing to stream, so audio levels might be all sorts of crazy. So I'm gonna need you guys to let me know. Hey, what's up, guys? J Dot, what's going on? Michael, howdy doody. David, what up? Brooks, my man. Your card should be to you very shortly. By the by, if microphone is too loud or not loud enough, let me know. Also, I have some music that we can listen to, just like lo-fi type stuff. If audio is too loud music wise, I can turn it down for sure. So just let me know. And you guys know what time it is already. Frosty. I don't know if you can see the frost. Look at it glistening. You can see like fingerprints on there, baby. Polly Collects, what's up? Hey, Teresa. What's going on? So glad you're able to make it. Yeah, we got the Daiju, baby. You got sweet tea. Yo, do you live in the South? Sweet tea. I am a sweet tea enjoyer. Yeah. I like sweet tea. I'm gonna start packing orders. Hopefully it looks less grainy than last time. Last time things looked very grainy, like Blair Witch Project. First order going out tonight. Yeah, I'm glad you made it too. Yeah, Q&A, ask me whatever. Is this a cool promo, guys? Worlds, Pikachu, Mew fighting in the Coliseum. I think this one's pretty sick. Someone in Tennessee bought this one. Something about the sugar and the tannins mess with my kidneys. Yeah, that sounds no fun. Mike, what's up, Mike? How you doing, bro? Dating myself, bro. Listen, my average. No, good try, buddy. Listen, the average viewer of my channel is not that much younger than me. I'm 30. I'm 31, almost 32 next month. Dalton, what up, bro? Almost 32 next month, and the average viewer of my channel is like 25 to 30. Honestly, 25 to 35. So I'm kind of like right in the way, bro. Right in the dot there. Honestly, I like scary movies a lot, which I know for a pastor is maybe unpopular. But I do like scary movies. I like October. I like Halloween. But the Blair Witch Project, not for me. First order of the night going out to Jason in Maryville, Tennessee. Thanks, Jason. See what else we got. You're 36, 35. You a baby? Dang, bro. Just a young buck out here. Milt. Oh, dude, we got a Mill Tank enjoyer, guys. Have you changed your prices with direct out? No, I haven't. I have a crazy story for you guys. This is going to be a video. That's a sick question, Teresa. I'll get to that. Change any of your prices with direct? No, I haven't changed any of them yet. I had them still like 40% over market for cards under $10 or whatever, and then I think like higher than they need to be. Okay, higher than they need to be. And people are still buying cards. Like all these cards I'm selling right now. Like, can I move this? Is the whole thing gonna come apart? You can see all those cards over there that are pulled and like in that thing. Yeah. So all those cards over there are going out tonight, and people be buying these 40% above market. Not you guys though. If you order from my store, you obviously pay better prices than that. So no, but here's what did happen. Dalton, still answering your question. Somebody reached out to me and bought all of my inventory over $5. I'm going to say that again. Someone reached out to me and we made a deal for all of my inventory over $5. It was the biggest sale I've ever done by a wide margin. Yeah. So that is going to be a video probably for tomorrow, because that is stonks, baby. Teresa, first question, which YouTuber would you say has influenced you the most with your Pokemon business? So I would say I watched all of Brian's stuff. Yeah, he seems chill. He's a Midwest guy, Nebraska, you know. One of the things, you know what's funny? The other day I was watching stuff and people were someone said Brian wasn't authentic, and I thought that was kind of interesting, because in all my interactions of or watchings of Brian's stuff is I could see someone being like, hey, that guy's kind of an a-hole, because the way he presents himself online. Like I could see someone coming to like that, you know, conclusion, but saying he's inauthentic seems weird, because he seems super authentic to me. Like I don't think he's like putting on a face or trying to pretend to be something he's not. So that was an interesting take. But I actually like I watch a lot of RNG games. Like I think Rob is the man. Like I think Rob is pretty cool, New Jersey guy. So yeah, I've watched a lot of his stuff, especially like TCG Player Direct stuff. So he's been influential. And then honestly, the dude who was super influential on my journey early on was a dude. I don't even think he's selling cards or making content anymore. He had a channel called Collecting Community. I don't even remember the guy's name, but I just feel like, man, when I was starting out, I like binge watched that guy's content. He seemed really chill. He did a lot more like vlog style stuff, but I really, really liked it. Yeah. Hey, gray hair just means wisdom, bro. If you have a bunch of commons and uncommons worth 1 penny to 5 penny, 5% under market doesn't really make sense. Yeah, that's true, dude. Dude, selling those kind of cards, cheap cards like that is tough. Do you do the 30% on $5 plus only? No, yeah, I do 40% over market on every card I have listed under $5. Yeah, so it was like I think the total market value that this guy bought for me was like $13,000, but we cut a deal because we did it off the platform without fees and stuff, and so he ended up paying like it was like I can't remember the actual values. He ended up paying 85%. It was a big deal. It was like 10 grand, or it was a lot of money. So I'll full story to come in a video. But why do you think that people still buy your stuff over price on TCG Player? I don't know. I think the majority of people who just buy cards on TCG Player, not like from like pro seller sites like mine, the majority of people who like buy cards, I don't really think they're like hunting for deals, to be honest. I think they're just trying to get like whatever they can. Like I don't think they're like super concerned about getting the best price. It's more about convenience, because people put like, there's no way people buying my cards 40% over market for these cheaper cards. Like they can get cards from cheaper sellers. They just want to have like someone who's got multiple cards. They want it all to come in the same thing. They want it from a gold star seller, all that stuff. I think that's why. Selling, does that mean you'll have to slow down on selling at all right now because you're pausing bulk? Yeah, so since I had a pause on bulk, I've definitely noticed a slowdown. Yeah, but I've got a ton of bulk to list. Holy smokes, I've got a lot of bulk to get through. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know that everyone gets Brian's sense of humor for sure. Yo, Thaddeus, is back and buys a Tuesday day, bro? It's got to be a Tuesday thing. Back and buys, baby. Yeah, we hit big back today. Big back and some biceps, 100%. Brian, what's up, bro? Fellow pastor here, man. Oh, servant of the Lord. What's up, bro? Thanks, dude. Dan Song, what's going on? No Discord. No Discord yet. I know. I got to get it. I got to get it up and rolling. I'm sorry. I feel like in a lot of ways in life right now, I am behind the 8-ball, guys. I have a million cards to list. I have some orders to put out tonight. I've got some stuff to do. Teresa's going to flame me at some point tonight for not talking to her about binders. I've got some binders to sell to some people. It's a little bit of a hot mess express over here, guys. Ministry's been good, dude. It's been a really fun season at church, man. It has been a really, really good season at church. Yeah. Yeah, it's been good, dude. Summer in Minnesota. This is weird, you guys. It's probably not like this where you live. Summer in Minnesota, on the weekends, people are gone, vanished, reduced to atoms. Everyone goes up to cabins on weekends. And so it seems loud. Everyone goes up to cabins on weekends, and so like people are gone, and so church attendance kind of stymies a little bit, but it's still good. People are building decks, huh? That's cool. Dan Song. Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. If you want to help with Discord. I've had a few people say they can help. I gotta get it. I gotta get it rolling, bro. I'm gonna build one for you. It'll be simple. I think it's less building it. Like, obviously putting a Discord server together isn't that crazy. It's more so like plugging it to everyone and then making sure that people aren't like bananas. Like, I don't know if there are like general like filters you can put on so that people don't just come and put like a bunch of harmful links and stuff in there. I just don't want it to be a freaking gong show. Yeah. 50K bulk to deal with, bro. That's a lot of bulk. Do you guys enjoy sifting through bulk or not really? Gosh, it seems so loud. The management of Discord. Yeah, that's right. That's the tricky part. All right, what else we got here? Someone ordered. This is a weird order, you guys. Yo, Professor D, what's up, bro? Some bots can help stop stupid stuff like that. You guys like sorting bulk. I love the feeling of going through it, and it's like Countercatcher, Arvin. You know, when you pull out those gems, man, it's nice. Yeah, Countercatcher is nice. What do you guys think about this order? Is this a little strange? Is this a cursed Pokemon? I think this is kind of a cursed Pokemon. You got the Miltank Master Ball Holo and the illustration rare. It is a bit cursed. I fear. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. You turn on some tunes or a good show or something, and you start grinding through some bulk. It's pretty nice. Only cursed if you played Gold and Silver back in the day, bro. What's that? Whitney's, bro. Whitney's Miltank. What was that move, bro? Was it rollout? Dude, oh, bro, you didn't have a fighting Pokemon, man, or something like that. You were no, because could you even have any fighting Pokemon or any fighting Pokemon available before Whitney's gym? Oh, you need some Master Balls. I've got a few. It'd be Master Balls under $5 because they all got bought out. Yeah, we're vibing, guys. We are vibing. Would you buy my Pokeball bulk? I don't know, dude. I don't. Professor D, if you sell on TCG Player, bro, you should. Do you sell? Because if it depends on what you're getting, it depends on what you're getting. What you want to get out of it, dude. Pokeball bulk doesn't move super quick for me, so I would. I would be like pretty cheap on it, but I mean, if you really wanted some stuff, I could help you out. Oh, you trade for it? Maybe Mankey? Yeah, I just feel like... Nah, dude. The cursed fight that I remember, man, is freaking Cynthia, dude. Cynthia is impossible. Oh, yo, if any... I don't... if any of you guys end up putting like an order together of some sorts, I won't get a notification, really, so just tell me in chat, and then I'll pack it or whatever. Yeah, it is. It is a special Coca-Cola. I'll show you what it is. Yo, what's going on with this one, guys? Honestly, what is going on with this thing? I didn't even know. All of a sudden, I see people freaking out about it. Like, oh, celebrations. It's like $200 now? What is that? This is the League of Legends Ultimate Coca-Cola Coke Zero. So I love Coke Zero, and I saw this, and it's like, yo, League of Legends, baby. What are the chances that my favorite game, has a, you know, a creations promo with oh, that actually looks way cooler. I should display that instead. Yeah, so I am a filthy League of Legends player. I don't know, dude. I saw it at Target forever ago when I was just getting groceries, and I couldn't resist. Metagross GX should be cool. Old-fashioned GX card going out. I didn't play the game when GX cards were a thing. Yo, Josh, what's up, bro? No, I just started, man. I'll be streaming for a little bit, man. Just gotta pack some orders and we're hanging out. I played League of Legends until the fiddle rework. Dude, I think the Fiddlesticks rework is one of the best reworks they've ever done. You're a Shaco one trick? Dude, I played a lot of Shaco. I can What is this? I played a lot of Shaco. I remember back in the day, dude, when runes were a thing. You get the crit damage runes and you go for like a cheese Shaco play. It was nice. But I played a lot of Shaco. Favorite book in the Bible? Ecclesiastes, Dan. I am an Ecclesiastes enjoyer. I think that the critic... Now, it's debatable whether or not you think that Solomon wrote Ecclesiastes or not. There are some scholars who think that Solomon wrote it. And then there are other scholars who think that someone else wrote it. And the way that Ecclesiastes reflects on the broken state of the world and just life as a human who is one day going to die is just resonates with my soul. Ecclesiastes, sorry. Minnesota accent. I don't know. Leave me alone. Ecclesiastes is a book of the Bible. Jarvan's cool, dude. Jarvan's like pretty straightforward. That's when I quit. You were OP with... Dude, the new Fiddlesticks is so cool though, man. Ah, dude, I'm telling you that But we should watch that together, guys. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me find it. YouTube Fiddlesticks. Sorry about the keystroke noises. We're about to watch this together. See if I can do it. We're about to pause the questions for a second. I'm about to give you guys maybe the best gameplay trailer that has ever been made. Are you guys able to see this? Yeah. There's the chat. Move that. Let me get this out of the way. Full screen this. Can I move this? Yeah, we'll move this. We'll full screen this. Okay. Let me know about volume, okay? Just extra watch.
Whole countryside's on edge after Foss Barrel.
Yeah, filthy mages. They show up here. They show up here, and I'll.
This makes me want to play so bad, dude.
Tedrick. Hey, Tedrick. Tedrick.
Volume low. All right, I got you. Bro, here comes the crow storm. Here it comes. Bro. Dude. That makes me want to play, dude. I'm like, Wait, can I go back to the other one? Here we go. Yeah, that makes me want to play League of Legends. Like just watching that trailer. Talking about the new Fiddlesticks, dude. Yeah. Dude, calling that an old League of Legends video is like kind of depressing because it doesn't feel old to me, but it's 5 years ago. Can you guys believe that? Get the music going again. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, let's play some League, bro. Code Cowboy Code, bro. That's cap, bro. There are YouTubers more handsome for sure. Come on. Mostly from Brooks. Mostly source them from Facebook. Yeah. I would say I typically stay in the Twin Cities area, so Minneapolis, St. Paul. So typically have people meet me halfway. Yeah. Yo, Dan, thanks for coming out, bro. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Hey, enjoy dinner with your wife, bro. That's big time, buddy. That's big time. Let's get this back over here, this here. Let me know in the Discord stuff. I certainly will, dude. Yeah, I certainly will. Thanks, buddy. Okay, what do we got next? 2 Grookies. Someone ordered 2 Grookies from Shining Fates. Down here in GA, meet in Atlanta. Yeah, let me drive down. I am a here's some Grookies going out, guys. Is this the best starter from Sword and Shield though? Yeah. If you don't choose Grookey, you're kind of trolling, right? Feel like that's real. What is this? Watching you while I pack TCG player orders as well. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I don't know if I'm feeling this. Live in a smaller area. Yeah, dude. If you live in like a non-metropolitan area, you really do have to. You got to be on that online grind, which is kind of cool because I feel like it's more repeatable. Like if you can figure out how to crack the code there, that's great. Yo, Dean, I missed this. Almost level 4. Wait for 10 more orders. Hey, huge, dude. Congrats. That's awesome. How do you get people to sell less than 80%? Dude, here's the thing, Mike. That's a good question. They don't really mean that. If I wanted to sell that low, I would just sell online. There's no way. Like people don't actually want that because then they would sell online. I think the more you're able to buy, the more you're able to get away with like buying at a lower rate, if that makes sense. So for instance, if you're trying to buy just like a few cards at 70%, that's difficult. But if someone's got a collection of like, I don't know, 500 cards, then it's easier to get them at 70% because they don't want to ship out all 500 of those cards. I hardly want to ship out all 500 of those cards, right? Like, so I think that's how you make it happen. Yo, Teresa, you're getting so close. That's epic. That's so epic. We'll save this one for last. It's a bigger one. Live in the middle of nowhere, Florida. Josh, do you really? My parents live in like the Orlando area, so I go down to Florida every so often. Not that much though. Yo, Teresa, that's so cool. I know you've been grinding for a while, so that's gonna feel really good. Yeah, you're gonna like Mike. You're gonna want to find people. Here's like the ideal scenario. The ideal scenario for buying collections is you find someone who is a collector, right? So maybe they casually open packs, right? They are, collector opening packs, and they kind of move out of the hobby, or maybe they want to like just buy bigger stuff and they don't want to hang on to any of the other stuff anymore. And they just would rather let you sell their stuff for them, basically. By definition, I'm a reseller. You guys, if you do this stuff, you guys are resellers. But another way of looking at it is you're kind of like a consignment service where you give people the cash now and then you sell it. Like you're like, yeah, being a reseller is just kind of like consignment in advance, kind of. If that makes sense. Yeah, relapse. That's a good point. Saying that you will take everything absolutely helps because yeah, or like buying the bulk too. That helps. Marshadow GX, 2 Marshadow GXs, huh? Oh man, 2 hours from Tallahassee. I don't really know a ton about Florida. 2 Marshadow GXs going out. Yeah, that one. Nope, this guy. This one's pretty cool. The fist and stuff. But I am needing, now that I made that big deal, I need to aggressively, and I mean aggressively, buy collections. Like I really, really, really need to buy collections. Josh, have you ever got a bulk collection that has nothing in it? Or do you go through all the cards? So I definitely do not go through all the cards before purchasing. I guess to answer your question, yes, I absolutely have bought bulk, and it's clear that it's been picked through, right? I got sloppy seconds. You can still sell it. You can still sell that bulk, and people will buy it. Yeah, because people don't. The majority, I mean, I feel like a lot of people in my area, like I've seen a lot of parents who buy bulk. They just want lots of cards because they end up like making little packs for their young kids, like my age kids, who don't really care to like have shiny cardboard. They just want like cardboard in general, if that makes sense. Reverse hollow is considered bulk? Yeah, man. Yeah, reverse hollow bulk. Yeah. Yeah, I usually pay like 3 cents a card for reverse holo bulk. It's kind of my rates that I usually pay. I'll show you guys a reverse holo that is not bulk. That is absolutely not bulk. This is not bulk reverse holo. This is a pretty sick reverse holo. This thing is pretty nice. A lot of scratches on this penny sleeve. Beautiful Espeon reverse holo. I did not find this from bulk, by the way. This was part of a collection that was purchased. Yo, Retro, what up? What up, bro? Getting bulk from friends is pretty sick. Yeah, Teresa, that's a pretty altruistic way of doing it. That's pretty sick. Way to go. Spoke about wanting to just do it, so I did. 2 Fridays ago, I listed cards on eBay, cards under $20. You're at 20 cards sold already. Mike, that's so cool, man. I love hearing stories like that. Hearing stories of people finding success and doing it like quickly is so sick. On a video, you mentioned having a separate account for direct and marketplace. Yep. Did you level up both accounts, or did TCG Player make one for me? They made it. Yeah, they made it for me. I was in the, so when you guys will probably know this. Some of you guys have probably done this. If you are in the TCG Player Growth Acceleration Program, which is like if you're, doing good sales and stuff, they'll invite you into it. I was in that program and I was meeting with someone. I was like, hey, I'd love to have another account so I could do that. And they were like, oh, we'll just make it for you. And so I was like, oh, okay. You do need a separate bank account though, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. I sell a ton of bulk. I have great success with buying certain bulk sets on eBay. Shrouded Fable is my go-to because it has Night Stretcher. It's pretty much, yeah, Night Stretcher is the card, you guys. Night Stretcher is the best bulk card right now. It's incredible. I play League. I don't have friends, so no bulk for me. Josh, do you still play League? Like, are you still actively in the pit of despair, as my friends refer to it as? Yeah, I agree. Shrouded Fable bulk. Shrouded Fable is the goated bulk set right now. When are you and Jem jumping on chat again? I don't know. I just trolled him tonight. He posted in the Facebook. He posted in one of the Facebook buying groups, and he said buying. He had his like rates and stuff, and he was like, "Please don't flame me." And I commented on it and said I would flame him. What do I consider bulk? What's up, Corey? Hope you're doing good, dude. I would consider anything. I don't know, man. I mean, realistically, I would love to say anything under $5 is bulk, but it's difficult to like make that happen. Maybe everything under $3 is bulk. It just depends on what people have. If people have a collection I really want to buy, then yeah. What do you play ranked, or do you just play casuals, or what do you play, bro? Thanks. That's a cool name. Nakobe. God bless. Just got approved for pro and was using it wrong. I wasn't getting orders. My prices are super high. Oh yeah. Nice, dude. Yeah, the mass price tool is difficult to... Not difficult. It's relatively easy, but it is a little overwhelming at first. Started selling cards when a person was getting rid of some stuff. Oh, huge. That's great. Excuse me, J-Dot. That's awesome, bro. It converted me to eBay from TCG Player with his new suite of tools. It's crazy. Dude, eBay is a play for sure, man. People... Yeah, eBay's sick. Margins on eBay, very nice. Listing velocity on eBay is a little slower, but that tool that he offered me, he said I could have that tool for free if I would plug it, which I totally would. Like I have no issues plugging it. I just don't really have a desire to sell on eBay right now. But if I do, then I would absolutely do that. Just came back about a year ago. I played ranked now. I'm still in placements. Guessing I'm going to start silver. Though running support. Oh, that's sick, man. We should definitely play sometime. I haven't played in a little while, but I I am a jungle main, and my peak is like Diamond 2. Last time I made like a serious run, I made it to Diamond 4 and just kind of stifled out there. Okay, Shining, Fate's Order, Bolton, Galarian, Farfetch'd, Indeedee, Stonejourner, Swanna. Let me ask you guys this question. Are baby shinies cool cards? What do we think about baby shinies? Like, are they okay? Are they cool? I think they're okay. They're fine. 5 of them. Yeah, like baby. See, that's the thing. I know that. Yeah, see. Lots of people like baby shinies, man. Lots of people do. Leo in Illinois likes baby shinies. Just ordered some. Should definitely get a private server going for like the first 2K subs. Just go to general chat. Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. But you've never seen a baby shiny card? Really? Lost Origin Giratina is my favorite card. Brought me back to the hobby. Brandon, that's sick, dude. Funny story. I don't collect many cards. Like I don't have many cards that I don't have listed. But I got 2 Giratina Vs, the alt art back in the day when I started to get back into Pokemon, and I have not even thought about listing those. Those I'm chilling on. I bought them at $285 a piece from the direct program. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I think when we get the Discord going, we'll definitely have like a channel for sure for people to plug their stuff. Yeah, maybe something for the OGs. I think that's a good idea. Furious Fists, Dragonite EX. Just found your channel. Always have Pokemon cards. Now you want to get into selling them? It's fun, man. It's fun. But I posted a video yesterday trying to talk you out of it, though. Or yesterday, this morning, I don't know. Whenever I posted that video, I'm trying to actively talk you guys out of it. If you hear all the things I say in that video and you still want to do it, then maybe you should sell cards. You should flip that Evolving Skies ETB behind you. Looks much better with the white on the bottom. I did not see your last message. The PokePastor Pokesiples. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. I'm like so bad at coming up with names. Everything just always sounds so like whatever to me. Do you only do English cards? So on my second TCG player account is all of my Japanese inventory. I don't have a ton. And I prefer to sell English cards because the velocity of sales seems a little higher. Brandon, I'm going to do that though. I'm going to, yeah, that's a good try for a name. I think we can top that one, bro. We can top it. Okay, so you're saying flip it around and have it on the other side. Dude, I'm always so sketched about like taking these things out. You're saying put this guy on the bottom. All right, let's see here. Oh my gosh, I had that thing upside down. I'm such an idiot. You guys, this is... Okay, I did it. Is that better? Maybe it's better. I like it. Good call. Yeah, Japanese. Sorry, it's all right. Someone bought this card though. Here's the Japanese cards that I'm packing tonight. It's a cool one. I sold the English one the other day. Something about this one, man. Beautiful. Yeah. That's a nice one. Paldean Tauros shiny is cool. I like the Paldean Tauros cards, man. I do. Rayquaza EX lightly played. Huh? Where did I put that one? Oh man. Here it is. Have you guys played Scarlet and Violet? You guys like Gen 9? I think Gen 9 actually not that bad. Game got a lot of hate. Honestly, looked horrible. Pretty clunky. But I had a bunch of fun. Yeah, Eaglebrook Church is the name of my church. It's a multi-site church in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. We do stream our services. Eaglebrook is the name of our church. I'm up to 48 sales. Just a few more. Dude, Brandon, you're so close. Way to go, bro. That's huge, man. Do you just list high value cards on TCG Player, cheap ones there? I do all cards on TCG Player, so I don't sell a ton of cards on eBay. I'm in the direct program, which right now is gone. But when it's around, it's usually really good for selling high-end singles too, because people pay a pretty crazy markup to buy in the direct program. I like Chi-Yu, Sprigatito, and Dashbun. Yeah, dude. I like Baxcalibur a lot because he reminds me of Godzilla, and I'm a big Godzilla fan. Do you guys know they're coming out with a Godzilla TCG? Should be cool. Yeah, so I like Baxcalibur. I like Fluttermane. Fluttermane is maybe the most powerful Pokemon that they've made in a really long time. Ooh, this is someone from the YouTube channel bought this order. Both these cards are really cool. Deerling and Zekrom. Yeah, this is a good purchase right here. Heard Sonic cards are coming out next week. Really? I love this Deerling card. Oops. So you're not used to seeing things switched. Yeah, that is a really, really cool card. With the Saucebuck too. Pretty sweet. Israel bought this one. We're going to give Israel a bonus card. Israel is getting this as a bonus card. Little full art cornerstone. Sonic secret layers. Oh, they're doing secret layer Sonic for a secret layer, huh? That's cool. Had another question. When I sell a card on eBay, I can buy the QR code to ship with his TCG. No, you can't. TCG Player does not have the envelope system that eBay has. TCG Player is kind of the Wild West in terms of TCG Player is kind of the Wild West in terms of shipping. You just kind of hand it to someone at the post office and hope that it gets to its the buyer. Earnings are the same, better, or worse while direct is online. Yeah. Shipping work is a lot higher without direct. Also, I'm making more money without direct, but I'm also spending time like doing these orders, so it's kind of like it's a toss up. It's okay. Discord. the Pokesiples, the Book of Evolutions, the Holy Pokédex. I'm struggling here. Out of those, I like the Book of Evolutions the most. So one thing about me, dude, and this is gonna be weird. I'm a pastor, Jesus, church, all that stuff. A big part of my shtick or my strategy of doing church is trying to be as not churchy as possible, if that makes sense. A lot of people are pretty turned off by churchy stuff, and so yeah, pirate ship is nice. Pirate ship is great. Or get edgy, only Pokemon. See, that's what we're talking about. Only Pokemon. Yeah, that's funny. What's the limit you do for Corey? That's a good question, bro. It varies based on my risk tolerance. Here's the guidelines. Here's what I can tell you. You have a requirement to ship everything over $50. You have a requirement to ship everything over $50 with tracking. You don't have a requirement to ship things under $50. They recommend you shipping things over $20 with tracking. So you just have to understand, an order could come through for $49 and you can ship it out in an envelope. That's risky. I've done it and it works. Sometimes I track it, sometimes I don't. It just really depends. And it changes for me based on all sorts of stuff, based on the cards, based on general vibe or intuition with a certain thing. Yeah, Teresa tries to be Joe Cool Churchy. Yeah, that's me. Like when they make fun of Tobey Maguire in the Spider-Man movie for having his youth pastor costume on. You really distanced yourself with PokePastor? Yeah, dude, totally. It's pretty subtle. No, I don't know, man. Like I'm a pastor. I'm going to tell people about Jesus and stuff, but a lot of like the church lingo, like sanctified and like all these big, I don't know. Sometimes Christians are weird, dude, and we like to throw like big churchy words around. What's the crown by your names? I have no idea. It's a good question. I guess like top fans, maybe. What's it say if I click on it? Top fans, yeah. That's cool. Godzilla TCG is already out. Publisher is the same as Weiss. Really? Do you ever reference Pokemon in your sermons? I haven't. I also don't like preach every weekend. So let me try and explain. So if you're familiar with a multi-site church, the church that I work at is multi-site, which means that we have a broadcast location where we stream out the sermon every weekend to all of our other campuses. My role is called Campus Pastor, so I lead the team and the community and the team of pastors at our specific campus. No, I did see a funny thing the other day of like praying to God that I get a God pack, and it was someone going into a Catholic church and dipping their finger in the holy water and then rubbing it on the pack and opening it to try to hit a prismatic God pack. It did not work. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. Oh Lord, please, please, please help it come back a 10. No, I think God likely doesn't care about Pokemon cards or grading plays. Thanks, Israel. God bless. Yeah, bro, someone going in, just the Catholic Church, the holy water, putting it on the... Is Eagle Brook non-denominational? Yes. It was a Baptist church, but it's not denominational. Did you see a guy who took the... I don't know, what's Papillo? No, I didn't, dude. The Pope signed a card? Dang, man. How do I get that to happen? What is this? Oh no, I gotta crack open another thing of team bag soon. That's cool, man. The Pope signed a card. What kind of card was it? Like a sports card? Yo, you guys should press like on the stream, by the way. I'm so bad at doing this. I should have said that at the beginning. If you guys haven't pressed like on the stream, you should. I think that's supposed to help or something. There's a video. You can look him up, see him doing it. Oh, Poplio. Yeah, okay, I got you. Poplio. Okay, yeah. I thought you said Poplio. Poplio. Yes, like the Primarina stage 1. Okay. Or basic. Yeah. Poplio. Why did he sign a Poplio card? I kind of like Poplio, bro. Primarina is kind of cool. Oh, this is another whoa. This is a big order for a $100 order. Someone from my pro seller site. We'll do that one last too. Sick. No, it's okay, bro. Ryan, what up, bro? What a do? Guzzlord. This sounds like Pope. Oh, because his name is Pope Leo. Poplio. Oh yeah, I missed that. Sorry, Jason. Is there a certain amount of cards you decide to ship it with a label, or do you separate the shipments? No, I've actually done that a few times. I've never gotten burned on that. There have been a time when I had like a $30 or $40 order and it was like 50 cards and I sent it in 2 envelopes. You're not supposed to do that. That is against the rules with TCG Player. However, I have not gotten in trouble for that. So do it at your own risk. If the customer really wanted to be lame about it, they could. So you can do that at your own risk. I've done it only a couple times. I haven't had too many like $50 or like high like 50 plus card orders under $50. But if you do, you can send it in 2 envelopes. But again, just do that at your own risk because it is against the TOS. Yeah, clip it. I broke the rules. Guzzlord, guys. Ultra Beast. Look at him. Spooky. Is Guzzlord a dark type? I don't know a ton about Ultra Beast. I didn't play. Was that Gen 6? I didn't play that game, so I don't even know what type this Pokemon is. Obviously, the card is dark, but I don't know what type the actual Pokemon is. What's the max number of cards you'll send? A plain white envelope? Gosh, it just depends, dude. What kind of cards we talking? Are they like if they're sleeved cards, plain white envelope, like 25. Naked cards, plain white envelope, 40. It just depends, man. It really depends on how much I can fit under 3 ounces. It's relatively standard practice in MTG. They had a huge seller, Card Kingdom, maybe talking about doing it at their gamer conference. I think you said in your video 20. What games did I played? Most of the games. I just didn't play the one with the Ultra Beasts. So I guess I missed out on 6 and 7. I didn't play Gen 6 or Gen 7. From what I've heard, I did not miss much. No, Gen 6 was okay, right? It's like megas, right? 14 and 14 in team bags. Yeah. And I thought you were brave. No, dude. Sometimes people, you add another. Sometimes people be putting. Go watch Rob RNG Games, dude. That man's put like 50. That homie has done like grips and grips of cards in the plain whites. You have to add another stamp over an ounce. I can get 33. Yeah, that's huge, dude. They do go through the machine. You can have a 3 ounce envelope go through the machine as long as it just has got to fit through this bad boy. It's just got to fit through there and be like kind of bendable and under 3 ounces. If you ask your post office for one of those templates, they'll give you one. Here, I'll put this one together and I'll show you guys what I mean. Earthworm, Sinister V-Star, 4 of them. This is a weird order, dude. Superior V-Star, 2 of them. Magnezone V, 1 of them. And Whimsicott V-Star. 2 Whimsicott V-Stars. Where's the Magnezone V? No. The school bus 1-ounce stamps are huge too. Yeah, that's sick, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here's 10. The stack of 10 cards, right? These have sleeves on them. Stack of 10 cards, team bag. Goes in the team bag. With the thank you, God bless card. With the QR codes that are way too tiny. That was way too ambitious. It's not a good idea. This guy gets sealed up. So 10 cards in penny sleeves here. This is going to someone. Their name is Sigma Shark. This gets folded. 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 It's going to get taped. I've shipped fatter than that. Yeah, dude. Can. Okay, so like I've got it all attached here, right? Now, where'd that template go? So this is 10. Oh, it's getting caught on that. So as long as it's bendable and it can go through, we're good to go. Josh, thanks for coming and hanging out, man. Have a good night, bro. 15 plus cards in a plain white envelope, multiple stamps, and I write non-machinable and do not bend on the side. Dang, dude, you'd be taking those. You'd be pulling out all the stops. Let's go, dude. That's sick. Storage situation look like for all my inventory. I just have one of those like 4-slot monster things. Well, I guess now I've got 2 of those. Or I had 2 of those, but I don't really need 2 anymore because I sold I sold so much of my inventory today, guys. No, I really only do top loaders if like I only do top loaders really if it's just like a couple cards or if it's an expensive order. If it's a cheap order and there are enough cards to give it structural integrity, I don't do top loaders and I've never had an issue. Do I have an actual logo? No, dude. Look at the logo that's on there. Obviously, I don't have one. It looks, I made that in like Microsoft Paint. I mean, yeah, dude, if you want to make one, I thought about just having AI make one or whatever, but I should just, yeah, I need, if you want to make something, bro, I'll probably use it. I have over 75,000 bulk cards and it takes forever to go through. Brandon, that's a lot of bulk, dude. Where'd you buy it from, bro? Is it just all from like openings? Dang, 35K from packs you ripped. You rip anything cool though? That's the question. You got any like, you get any banger hits from all those? I have ripped open, I'm trying to think if I were to like estimate how many packs I've opened in my time of being in the space. Not that many. Maybe like a couple hundred. Probably a couple hundred. It's a weird order. Pokédex. People been leaving mid feedback, not using top loaders even for cheap cards. Really, dude, I never have that, and I ship out cards without top loaders all the time. I always have penny sleeves on all of them, and I will do top loaders if it's needed. You know what I mean? Like if it's under 4 cards, there's always a top loader. Anything more than 4 cards, yeah. Okay, Paldean Student. Pikachu from Evolutions. Kingdra EX, 3 of them. Glalie EX, 2 of them. And a Pokédex. 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two Magikarps, 2 Giratinas, 3 Jolteon from Prismatic, 2 Raging Bolt. Dang, man. Dude, so you opened a ton of Prismatic. Holy smokes, dude. I made an Adobe Illustrator, my logo. I'm a tryhard. It looks sick though, man. Yeah, Teresa, that's what I do too. I think most of the time, okay, so when people complain, I'm doing a video on this for sure sometime. It's like the most unhinged TCG player feedback, because sometimes people be crazy. One time someone left like a 2-star or something like that, and they said cards arrived in great condition but no top loader 2 stars. It's like, bro, the whole point is that the cards arrive in great condition. It doesn't matter like what it doesn't matter, right? I want to receive, yeah, like so MD, like what I would say, if I'm ordering cards, I want to receive them in good condition. I don't really care how that happens. If someone chucks it in an envelope and doesn't tape it, doesn't do anything, and by some miracle it gets here in good condition, great. I just want it to be here in good condition. Now, if it's not, then I'm going to complain. If it's not, then a mistake was made. But as long as it arrives in good condition, I don't care. Oh, that's another cool Japanese card. Okay. Sylveon and EVEX. Where's the top loader for rigidity? Yeah, I don't. So I'll do a top loader for rigidity if it needs it. So this order will get a top loader for rigidity because it's only 2 cards. These cards are cool, by the way. Little Japanese EX action. The Fruit Eevee. And then old school, lightly played, Sylveon promo from XY. Sylveon is my favorite evolution for sure. I am a Sylveon enjoyer. It's also my daughter's favorite evolution. It's probably why I like Sylveon so much. And the very first team. So I don't know if you guys have played VGC at all, like the Pokemon competitive video game stuff. The very first team that I got to Master Ball tier on had a Sylveon on it. It was a really cool team. Penny sleeve, top loader, team bag, receipt. Enough said. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think team. In my opinion, now I've done a lot of orders. If it's a lot of cards, I don't think a top loader is needed. And again, I've never had any issues, and I've got good feedback. And again, if the customer says it doesn't arrive in good condition, obviously, like, I'll take care of it. But yeah, semi-rigids are really nice too. Semi-rigids are great for that. Yep. Where's the other? Yeah. They do make different size top loaders, I know. Yeah, I typically just use whatever top loaders I pick up from collections. Semi-rigids in a team bag with a bonus card and a business card. Yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds good. Abra Mirfoil. See, this is like this is a Japanese order where there's not a ton of stuff. Pheasantipity, Mirfoil, Raging Bolt EX, and Professor Burnett. Okay. Let's see some Japanese cards going out on the second account. I like Professor Burnett. Any Lugia decks people? Professor Burnett was a very, very good card in Lugia when Lugia was a popular deck. No. Business cards and QR codes go against TCG Player. They don't. So you're allowed to. So I asked this question when I was in the growth acceleration program with the guy who, you know, was the TCG Player rep, and I said, hey, like, can I include a business card in my order? And you cannot include a business card if you are plugging like an external site. You can if you are plugging the TCG Player Pro Seller site, because that's still within the ecosystem, and you also can plug social medias. The only thing that's against TOS to plug is like if you had like a Shopify or your own like website selling other stuff or selling stuff outside of the TCG Player ecosystem, or like even if you were to plug an eBay site or an eBay store, that would be against TOS. So I asked the guy from TCG Player in a Zoom call, and he said that it was fine. So that's what I've been doing. In a video, you mentioned you played football. Are you close to being pro? Not really. I got a scholarship, so I played Division 1 FCS football, so not like big Division 1 schools, but small Division 1 schools. Western Illinois is the school that I played for. Did I have anyone famous on my team? No, but we did play against Carson Wentz when he was at North Dakota State, and he destroyed everyone in the conference that year. He was a really, really good football player. Did I have anyone famous on my team? No, not really. I mean, I had a bunch of dudes. I had a bunch of dudes that like played in the league and stuff, but no one that did anything crazy. My brother, though, what's so interesting, my brother played at a smaller school than me, and he played with what was the good oh my gosh, the white receiver for the Vikings for a bunch of years. Wow. He played with that guy. It's embarrassing. Adam Thielen. He played this is the biggest. Yeah, he played with Adam Thielen. You're famous in Pokemon? That's a definitely not. Trey Lance went to and North Dakota State too. Oh yeah, he did. Brett Favre. Yeah, but I didn't know you're an Eagles fan, bro. That's unfortunate. Speaking of the Eagles, this order's going to Philadelphia. Yeah, definitely not famous in Pokemon, bro. I'm just a new kid on the block, man. I'm just a young buck here. What other content creators do you guys watch? I'm so curious. Bengals fan, that sounds fun, dude. Do you watch sports? Favorite teams? I don't watch a ton of sports. To be honest, I loved playing football. I don't know if I'm actually a football fan. This is such a weird order. Giovanni's Charisma, Arbok EX, and Dracul Mihawk. Yeah, this is a weird order, you guys. Is this a strange order? I think so. Oh, Mike, thanks for doing that, dude. I'll take care of that for you, buddy. Pokebeard and Pika Pika Papa. Yeah, I like those guys too. Pokebeard is in Minnesota, you guys. He's in the Twin Cities. He lives I think close to me somewhere. I've never met the guy, never talked to him, but he lives in the same city as me. I've heard Pokebeard is a really good dude. I know some people who have met him, and they said that he's a really good dude. I have a Marina. What's Marine? I have Marina base set non-hollows. I don't know what Marina is. Yo, am I missing out by not watching One Piece though? Is One Piece a good show? Is it worth watching? I like anime. I've not watched a ton. Attack on Titan is exceptional. I really loved it. If there's anything else like Attack on Titan, like the darkness and the grittiness of Attack on Titan was so good. If there's other animes like Attack on Titan, I'll start them tonight. I swear. So I need your recommendations. My daughter called. Did you answer the sports question? I did. No, it's cool. I don't like. I obviously sports are a big part of my life. I played a lot of sports. I can talk sports and like keep up with sports, but I don't. I don't like watch a ton. Yeah, Attack on Titan is so good. I'm gonna get to your order in a second, Mike, if you're still here, by the way. Just finishing up these godforsaken Japanese orders. Why do Japanese cards do this, guys? You guys know I hate it. They straighten out if they spend some time in top loaders, but I feel like just Japanese cards like get a little bend to them. What do you think about the pundits? Like, dude, I'm gonna do a video about this sometime. You guys are gonna get me on a soapbox now. You've unlocked it. Congratulations. Negativity is what people want. People want negativity. Here's what I've learned from being a YouTuber, okay? If I want to say something about a topic, if the thumbnail and the title is not negatively spun, people do not click on the video, okay? Like if I were to say, I'm trying to think of a good example. Everything you have to have like a negative spin on whatever you're talking about. You have to. Otherwise, people don't click on the video. So, with that in mind, people who make drama content, that's what people want to see. And to be honest, like I find myself clicking on those things. I do. Like I click on the things that have drama. I click on it and I don't know why I keep watching it, because it's the same stuff, and then like I'll get frustrated or I'll disagree. But yeah, Team Rocket Joe, he reached out to me and asked me if I'd go on his live stream, which I think would be funny. I thought about it. You guys think I should do it? Would that be let me ask you guys this question, okay? I have last year, my family and I, the girls went as Pokemon, and Bree and I had Ash costumes that we wore. If I did a live with Team Rocket Joey, should I wear the Ash Ketchum costume and the hat and everything? Should I do it? Yeah, exactly. Like the market's crashing. Sell now. Get out. The Pokemon hobby is cooked. Everything's cooked. Do this or you're gonna be cooked. I don't know, man, like thumbnails and stuff, but I do it too. It's just like, I don't know, it's lame. You don't watch them? Yeah, it's okay. If he wants me to come on one with him, I'll probably do it, just because I like having conversations with people, like all backgrounds, whatever. But yeah, I watch pretty much most of the content. Obviously, I watch Rudy and the other business people, but I find myself watching some of the, if I'm honest, watching some of the slop tubers as well, if you will, the drama stuff, just as entertainment. But I like Coop's collections. Like Coop seems super wholesome. He seems like a like a stand-up guy. I like that. All right, let me put this order together for the homie. Mike, there it is. Print packing slip. Let me just make sure you guys aren't able to see this. Okay, that's good. Dang, dude, you did buy some prismatic master balls. It's awesome. Thanks for buying those, dude. I'll get those sent to you just now. Where'd this go? Slop tubers. That's what they're called, bro. Like people who there's just so much. I could go on and on about this. Like there are people who legitimately make like full-time careers out of covering drama between other YouTubers. Like they pay their bills being like, can you believe what Hassan said? Asman said this. Can you believe, like, yeah, go ahead and plug it, bro. That's cool. Dr. Applesauce, born again. He always opens his videos with a blessing. I don't know, man. It's a good question. He seems cool. I've watched him. I'm all for sipping tea at the moment. Yeah, dude. I mean, but so is everyone else. That's the thing. And that's, I mean, people obviously like that kind of content. So, but it's just like, it's one of those things where, you know, there's a scripture passage that talks about like how it's not what goes into you that's what defiles you, it's what comes out. And for me, like if I'm watching content like that and I start to notice that like it's impacting how I interact with other people, so high. Then I need to rethink and readjust because I don't want to be like I just can't imagine having that like impact, you know, how I interact with other people. Yeah, let me go grab that packing slip from the printer. Guys, I just spilled so many team bags all over my office. I like channel. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I don't know. You know what's interesting is I would say I'm not someone where I'm not like if you guys are familiar with like temperaments or personalities, like I'm a ENTJ, Enneagram 8. Like I like to push the envelopes. I can definitely come off or be seen as like an a-hole. That's just kind of my personality, a little bit. But I mean, hopefully I can be a positive force or a force for good. You guys do this. Here's the real pro hack. I haven't talked about this on my channel at all. Okay. You have to take the team bags, all right, and take a scissors and do a small slit in the bottom. Does anybody know why you do this? Because when there's air bubbles in here, I cannot handle it. I don't know if it's like a autistic like tick or something, but I can't, like, if there's air bubbles in here, I can't handle it. So I just cut a little slit in the bottom and yeah. I would have to toss those team bags. My dog sheds too much. They'd be, oh, dude. Yeah, thank God my dog doesn't shed. I have a dog. His name's Howie. I don't really like Howie very much. He's an interesting dog. He's all right. Abigail, how does she spell her name? G-A-L-E. God bless. I'm that way now, but I didn't used to be that way. Wait, what do you mean? What way now? Guys, look at my inventory. It's so small. This is kind of sad. This is like all the... No. It's so small. Stuff sliding all over the place. It's like... It's so small that I don't... I need to get more... Yeah. More like spacers to... Yeah, crazy. Oh, you're kind of blunt. I got you, bro. What kind of dog? He's a miniature golden doodle. And he's not like super small, but yeah. Baneri. Okay, let's see here. Prismatic. Average size? Yeah, dude. Yeah, he was. Mike, he was. He has a business. I think he vends. So it's like a win-win kind of. So let's say I buy my collections at 70%, and this guy bought all of that stuff at 85%. So I still make 15%, and then he sells at 100% in person at shows, and so he makes 15%. So it's kind of a win-win. 6-pack bundle. Yeah, I use the booster bundle to take up space. Yeah, that's good. I've got a few booster bundles over there. I should do that. So much prismatic. Baneri. Diplin. The old Diplin Master Ball. Dude, when stuff has sleeves on them, telling the difference between a Pokeball and a Master Ball is horrific. Yeah. What's the lowest dollar card you list? Usually 15 cents. Still need more Master Balls, so I'll be on the lookout. All right, sick, dude. I hope I have all of these, dude, and I didn't accidentally screw with some of them. The fan roadie. That's nice. Fan Rotom, Litleo. Yeah, you do. You gotta... I wanted the Drayton SIR, but I'll hold off and see if those SIRs keep dropping. Yeah, that's a good call, dude. Prismatic is kind of taking a bath, guys. Litleo, Master Ball. Fan Rotom, Master Ball. Pyroar, Master Ball. Cool. Yeah, you got some good ones, bro. Pyroar, Master Ball. Regigigas, Master Ball. What would you say your price your cards above the market percent? Usually... For cheap cards, 40%. And this is from Marketplace. I'll sell to you guys at 5% under market because I pay less in fees. There's a link down below. I'm packing Mike's order right now, actually. You store inventory in sleeves or unsleeved. For the most part, I store them in sleeves. When my sorting machine gets here, there's going to be a great unsleeving. There's going to be a great yeah, because then I'm gonna have to like some of these cards are bulk and they get stored without sleeves, but Slow King, Master Ball, there it is. Spritzy, Master Ball, and Screamtail. Dang. Oh, shoot. I have mine set as 25%. I'm still new. For sure. It's kind of only listing cards three cards and up. Yeah, you got to list the cheaper ones too, man, for sure. Bro, I don't know how I'm not used to there being this few of cards in here. This is crazy. A, B, C, D, G, H, I, J. Okay. Anyone do that? Anyone say the ABCs to yourself, or that's just me? Just me? Sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Mike, I may have a error here in the stuff that I have listed. I have 2 Pokeball Diplins, and I don't have the Master Ball Diplin. So I can refund that, or you can find another card on my store for similar value, and I will chuck that in for you, man. Sorry for the mistake, my guy. I must have listed a Pokeball as a Master Ball. Screamtail. I've got a million of these Screamtail cards. I think Screamtail's cool. Screamtail does not get a ton of love. I think Edgy Jigglypuff is kind of cool. Thanks, buddy. Again, sorry about that. And it doesn't. I would say find something a little more expensive. Really, I want to take care of you, man. Are you getting out? No, am I getting out? Come on, bro. No, it was just a good opportunity to move that much. I think I've got some good buying opportunities and stuff where I can employ that capital, if that makes sense. And so, oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Yep. I will do 2 Screamtails, no problem. Yep. Again, sorry about the mistake, man. I like ETB promos too. Yep, another Screamtail. I'll check that in for you, and then we'll call it good. And I will, yeah, take that off my inventory and see what's going on with the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got that Screamtail Pokemon Center in a PSA 10. Do you really? That's sick, dude. That's really cool. All right, let me alter my inventory real quick so I don't forget. Inventory. Diplin. So I've got 2 of those. And Screamtail. Wait, Screamtail has a space in it? Screamtail, now instead of 12, I have 11. Okay. Just looking at your store. Are your GameStop promos sealed? I'll buy now if they are. Which GameStop promos? How much time do you take condition sorting? Not a ton of time. Usually I can get through sorting conditions pretty quick. I sold some of my GameStop promos earlier today in that big bulk deal. So I would just check to make sure I still have them, and I can check if they're sealed or not. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, Teresa, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great night. Cool to hang out. Thanks for coming. Brooks, I didn't spend a ton of time on your question, but I don't. I usually condition cards pretty quick. It doesn't take like a tremendous amount of time. Oh shoot. How much time? Yep. Yo, I've got so many of these team bag things. I'm looking for a Dragonite number 4 fossil art. Dude, a fossil master set? That's so sick. I should show you guys a collection that I'm thinking about buying. Do you guys want to see that? Let me ask you what you guys would pay. Let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, I do got it pulled up. Let me know if you guys would want to see a potential collection. How do I search for sellers? What do you mean? You're trying to like look for my... Like you're trying to look at my store? What do you mean? Fossil was my first vintage master set. Dang, bro. You guys got vintage master sets. That's crazy. Y'all are really out here. If you look at my the link below this should have like my pro seller store. If you want to take a peek at what I have in the description of this video, there should be a link, or you could look at the last video I posted. Any of my videos, it's in the description. You just click on the link. All right, let me ask you guys this, okay? Would you buy... Okay, this is gonna be bright, okay? Brightness, I don't have dark mode. This is okay, $8,500, 463 cards. What percentage would you pay on a lot like this, okay? You guys can see it. So again, 8,500 bucks. So here are some of the cards. Pokemon Center Squirtle. So there's a bunch of pretty sweet cards here. Ooh, the gold Mewtwo, that's cool. Charizard reverse holofoil from Evolutions. Screamtail Pokemon Center. So again, it's like you'd pay 80 plus on that, huh? Yeah, for the big ones. Yeah. I mean, I'm saying like this would be for the whole shebang. Like if like I would have to buy the whole thing, right? Which there's some, let me go to the bottom. There's some cheaper cards too. We get down to like some, you know, some like small hits. I pay 60% in store credit for everything that walks into my store. Well, yeah, bro. I mean, for sure. That's a no-brainer. I mean, I'm saying like, yeah, you absolutely should do that. So this, like, there's a lot of smaller, cheaper hits as well. You know what I'm saying? So all the way down to 30 cents. What would you guys pay for this one? I want my collection to look like that. One day, right? You got a few Master Balls you're adding, getting sent your way, courtesy of ya boy. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't know. Curious. I'd be at 6,300. What did I say it was? 85. So 8,500 times 0.8. What did I do wrong? Dyslexia. 8,500 times 0.8. Yeah, I think 8,500. I think I could get it for times 0.73. I think I could get it for 73%. So I might pull the trigger on this one since I just bought that. Since I just sold all that stuff, because there's some cool cards here, Lugia, Magikarp, like. So I might pull the trigger on that. Yeah, I was doing 74. Yeah, so I'll let you guys know, but I might pull the trigger on that. So if there's anything you'd like from what you see, then you know. Okay, here's a big order. Ice Cube. Where did I put that one? Oh, right here. Ice Yugita. Eternatus V. Screamtail. Screamtail, Pikachu V, Snorlax GX. When you're buying online, you have to take their word for near mint conditions. You have them send a photo. I don't have them send a photo of every card. Well, if you're buying online, you kind of just have to do goods and services, if that makes sense. Like if you're buying online, you pretty much just have to do goods and services, because that way if it shows up and it's not as they said it was, then you can get a refund and send it back. A lot of cards 50 and up, but I'm kind of scared to list them. I don't want to be scammy and newbie TCG player having a new store. I mean, are you trying to get into selling stuff, dude? Because if you're just looking to get rid of them and get cash, you should DM me and we can maybe work out something. I can help you out. But if you're trying to get into selling, you're just going to have to bite the bullet at some point and just take the risk. So if you're just looking to get cash, you can probably find someone that will give you good percentages. And that'll be like close-ish to TCG player, especially for cards like 50 and up. But if you're wanting to get into selling, then yeah, you're going to have to take some risk. Pikachu V, Snorlax GX, Mewtwo, Snorlax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, the risk of sending expensive cards in the mail is real. Also, though, for cards 50 and up, you're kind of protected. Daniel, what's up, dude? For cards over 50, you're kind of protected because you're going to have to ship those with tracking and stuff. And so... Wait, place that order? David, which order did you put in, bro? Oh, dude, I'm packing your order right now. You just been lurking until I packed your order, dude? Only needed the 2 Obsidian Flame Zones. Thanks for buying these cards, man. Thank you. I'm gonna throw you in a little extra something, dude, because you because I don't know if you got my message or not. I didn't have that Mew, so I refunded you that. No, I already refunded it, bro. We're squared. I'm gonna throw something in extra for you. Thanks for the order, man. Dude, if you guys order from my site, like I'm gonna take care of you. That's the whole thing. When you buy from the platform, the whole idea with the pro seller site, when people buy from the platform, they're not really buying from you. They are buying from you, but not really. When you buy from someone's pro seller site, it's like It's like my own store, so I have to take care of you guys. Thanks, David. God bless. No, that's cool, dude. Lurking's awesome. Thanks, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the order. I was hoping you were going to be here. It's cool if people buy stuff and they're here for the live stream and unpacking it. Throw you it was at 1 a.m. Had to wake up at 3 for work. Dang, bro. You got insomnia or what's the story, man? How do you know if they're buying from your site or TCG Player? So when I look at my orders, it will say whether it's from the TCG Player marketplace or whether it's from, it'll either say that, it'll say TCG Player Marketplace, or it will say My Store. If it says My Store, then that means it's from me, which means I pay less in fees and they got a significant deal. So for instance, all those cards, David, all those cards, like if you had bought those just on the marketplace, they would have been 40% over market. Instead, you buy them 5% under market. And yeah, it's pretty sick. 2-year-old flipped your schedule, bro. Bro, is that the 2-year-old in that picture there? Dude, being a dad is the best. It's the best. David, I'm going to throw in this sealed Teal Mask Ogre Pawn for free, okay? Thanks, buddy. Oh. Got order packing slips falling all over the place, guys. It's a mess. Best and the hardest. Yeah, that's so true, dude. Isn't that life though, guys? Isn't like the hardest things in life are the best. The most fulfilling things in life are the most challenging. 100%. Yo, Mike, thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for that purchase. Enjoy the cards. We'll catch you next time, buddy. Get some rest. Enjoy the great slumber. Giratina V-Star. Cast form. Lucario V. Rayquaza V. Like, yeah, being a dad is awesome and it's freaking hard. Being a husband is awesome and marriage is freaking hard. It's just like all of the best things in life require a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice, but it's worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Ministry. Gosh, dude, I'm, I get to pray with people and get to reach people for Christ and get to, be with people in the hospice situations and stuff. That's hard. It's draining, but I freaking love it, man. Anything, selling cards, sorting stuff, building something, taking risk. Like it's all hard, but it's worth it, Or is it worth it is the thing. Like, hopefully it's worth it. And if it's not worth it, then what are you doing? We vibing. Last order. A bunch of 151 Articuno, Chansey, Clefairy. Dang, bro. This is a cool order. Articuno, Chansey. This is the most expensive card. This gets this one gets the top loader. Is this the cutest tag team card? How many stamps do you buy a month? None. At the end of last year, I bought 3,000 stamps, or how many stamps did I buy? I bought a metric butt ton of stamps before the end of the year because I wanted to put a big expense on the books to offset tax earnings. Before I go to bed, I can relate to what you said. I'm a dad of 9 and 3, best feeling in the world. Married to such a supporting wife. It's amazing. Yeah, dude, that is sick. Oh, hey, that's awesome, Brandon. I'll make sure to ship those to you with care, buddy. I'll chuck in a little something extra for you. Night, buddy. Mike, I bet you it's hard. Being a dad of 9 and 3, being a husband is hard work, man, but it's worth it, right? It's freaking worth it. You guys, I drink Diet Dew so much slower when I'm streaming. Holy buckets. Articuno, Chansey. Clefairy, Dratini, Jigglypuff, Persian. Man, I gotta put sleeves on a bunch of these. Does your wife like Pokemon at all? Not really, dude. My wife is not into nerdy things, to be honest. She's not, yeah, she's, my wife is, lovely, but she does not, enjoy the like nerdy stuff that I enjoy. She's not into gaming, not really into Pokemon. She likes sports a lot. My wife does like sports. She likes watching sports quite a bit. Being a truck driver, bro. So you do all that and you're a truck driver. Hey man, you are grinding. Tough, draining, wouldn't change it for the world. Let's go, dude. I'm sold. I'm sold, Mike. Keep it up, buddy. Hey, being a dad, being a husband, hard work, buddy. You keep it up. 11, 12, 13. 151 reverse hollows. Let's go. My wife doesn't stop my hobby. She got, dude, you guys been ripping packs together, man. W. Zubat, Starly, Lugia V, which needs a sleeve. PJ, how many orders you get daily? Say around 10K. Okay, I'll answer that question. Gosh, I don't know. Are you a direct seller or are you just a regular marketplace seller? Because if you're selling in the direct program, that changes things for sure. Listen to YouTube while working. That's how I found you. Oh, that's sick, dude. I'm happy you found me, man. I'm happy you found the channel. Cast form, Kingdra, Coughing, and Togepi. Where'd that Togepi go? We are 6 evolutions in. What are the last 3 you need, bro? I'll be on the lookout. I try and get my wife to rip a pack every week to make a TikTok, dude. What's your TikTok, man? I'll give it a follow. This is a weird song. My wife has zero desire to be in any of the social media stuff. Yeah. Hey, Polly, thanks for hanging out, dude. Yeah, I'm heading off soon too. I gotta finish this last order and then this one is going to Katie, who I believe is a viewer. Katie, thank you. God bless. Regular marketplace. Just preparing as I have 15 cards. Still sorting. Level 4. Dude, if you price it at market price, I think a lot, man. I think when I say a lot, like marketplace, a lot is like 20 to 40 orders a day. I could be off on this. It's been a while since I've had an inventory like that. Outpost Gaming, the same as my brick and mortar store. Okay, dude, I'll follow it on TikTok for sure. I think next time I stream, I'm gonna have it set up to stream on my TikTok as well, to like multi-stream. I don't know how that works with like chat and all that stuff, but I'm gonna figure it out. Also, the 2K 2K subs is going to be coming shortly. What should I do? What should I give away? Or is a giveaway even the play? Like, what do I do? I got to do something, right? Okay, huge, 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 huge. Buying bulk and sorting, are you listing everything as you go, or do you go strategic with the cards that you list? So when I buy a collection, I take the most expensive cards, like 50 plus, and I list them right away, or I try to. Yeah, see you, Mike. Just give away the Diet Dew. Yeah, I should give away the Diet Dew with whatever. I mean, Herm, I would say like the wisdom says to list the most expensive cards the quickest. Like list those, like prioritize listing those. Sometimes it's easier for me just to like list it all together, but I will list like the most expensive stuff quick for sure. Do you guys know what I'm gonna eat before I go to bed tonight? I'm going to eat 2 servings of frosted mini wheats, 1 serving of Fairlife milk, and 1 serving of protein powder, and it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be so good. We're on that cut right now, so I'm trying to stay around 25, 26 calories a day, and let's just say your boy can put away some food, so being on the cut is not very fun. Not very fun at all. Popcorn would be a good play too, but it takes a lot of time to eat. I'm just gonna crush a quick bowl of protein cereal and go to bed. Oh, dude, frosted mini wheats. Oh, yeah, I could do a cereal tier list, and I'm probably one of the most qualified people on the planet to talk about cereal. Magic Spoon is great. You know what? As much as I love cereal and as much as I love protein, I have yet to try Magic Spoon. I've tried the knockoffs. Like I've tried some knockoff like protein cereal, and I have they've been like okay. Magic Spoon, I've not tried it, but I'm gonna give it a go. But I feel like if you like cereal, you can just do regular cereal and protein powder with the milk, and it's fine. I'm going to get a Hershey's bar, but I'm trying to be less than 2K a day. Yo, you're down 81 pounds, bro. That is epic. That's kind of like what I'm down. Like I'm down around like 80 to 90 pounds. Raisin Nut Bran is the play, dude. That is a hot take. RS, thanks for chatting, bro. What's up? Honestly, Raisin Bran underrated. Maybe you're onto something, dude. Truthfully, maybe Raisin Bran is the ticket. My favorite cereal is Pops. Pops, dude. Man, it's been a hot minute since I had Pops. That sweetened corn goodness. I'd give it a go. I'm a cereal deviant. I mix cereals. You are a deviant, bro. What are you doing? Mixing cereals while you have like Captain Crunch with Fruity Pebbles? That's diabolical. That's illegal. You should be locked up. Count Chocula is top tier for me. Have you ever seen an order from TCG Player or someone from TCG Player? Have you ever seen an order? What do you mean, dude? Like, have I met someone who I've sold to before? Count Chocula. Is Count Chocula the best of the Halloween cereals? Because, of course, we got Count Chocula, we got Boo Berry, and we have Frankenberry, right? Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula. Is Count Chocula the best of those three? Corn Pops. Have you ever had Buc-ee's nuggets? They're basically giant corn pops. No, dude. I've never been to Buc-ee's in my life. There's no Buc-ee's close to me. I've never been to Buc-ee's before. Oh. Yeah, I have. TCG player. Yes, I have done that. I don't know why they buy stuff for direct, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they buy cards so that they have it for their direct inventory. I'm not sure. They have to go together. Cinnamon Toast Crunch with honey bunches. Okay, that sounds good, bro. You've never heard of Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's is a massive gas station, dude. Brisket sandwiches, beaver nuggets, beef jerky for days. I've watched a bunch of people like do like eating challenges and stuff there. But we'll buy 10 boxes when they come out seasonally. My man is a Count Chocula fiend. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I think I could take a box of cereal, not the family size box, but a regular box, and I could eat it in one sitting. Can't wait until you have Discord so we can all hang out and talk TCG and food. Yeah, we gotta make it happen, bro. We gotta make it happen. Yeah, community's important, dude. People be lonely. Next order of business is getting a Discord channel up. I know. Because then even on nights when I'm not streaming, because it's not like I stream all the time, and I'm packing orders and stuff, and at least like hang out, say what's up. Try coral, dude. I've heard retro. I've heard about this. I've heard that if you mix the Fairlife vanilla with some sugar-free root beer, that it is really, really nice. I want to try it. I like root beer floats a lot. I do. I want to give it a go, dude. Have you bought cards from other sellers on TCG Player in 5th? What's up, Rug? No, I haven't, but I know that that's something that people do for sure. Like, I know that people are on the hunt and they look and they can buy stuff from new sellers, and I think that's cool. I just haven't messed around with it. Healthy root beer float sounds good. Yeah, dude. One time I went to Red Robin when they had the bottomless root beer floats, and I'm gonna have to, when I make it to the pearly gates, I might have to answer to the big guy about that one. I put down some root beer floats, you guys. I've done some things that I'm not proud of. Do you guys think ripping packs for inventory can be fruitful? Unfortunately, no, not with Pokemon. It can with Magic. There's a lot of people who buy or are able to acquire Magic inventory at like high scale, and then they open those and sort those and sell those. And there's a lot of people who make money doing that. But with Pokemon, it's almost never worthwhile to it's never financially fruitful to rip open a Pokemon pack, which is unfortunate. I think you can get close to it being like even, maybe, but typically whenever the math works out like that, it's because there's a really expensive card that makes it that kind of like swings things. I like ripping packs too. I just do that for fun with my daughter sometimes. Yeah, good question, Brooks. Have you ever dealt with scams? People saying you sent the wrong cards. Yeah. I mean, that's the tricky part about selling on TCG Player is people can say whatever. honestly, there's not a ton of protection that you have. You likely just have to refund, block, and move on. I think like TCG Player catches people doing that, and then they block their account and they refund you. They refund your refund, but yeah, it definitely happens. Having a good amount of sealed product in my store, I get the itch to rip packs, and it always goes bad. Yeah, man. I mean, gosh, I've got so much sealed stuff in this basement. I could have a field day. I could rip open so much stuff. Let me ask you guys this question, because this is just, you know, are ripping ships cringe? I've had a bunch of people reach out and be like, hey, you should do a rip and ship. You should do a rip and ship. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't watch them. I've never like purchased from a rip and ship. I've never done it. So, like I just don't know a ton about it, but people, I've had a few people reach out and ask me. Yeah, I've never done it. I've never purchased from a rip and ship, and I've never done one myself. Was wondering why you haven't done that. Have you tried Whatnot? No, I haven't. If I did a rip and ship, I feel like I would try and do it on YouTube and just do it through like a website or something. Only time I get to rip packs is when scalpers bring me product and I open it. Yeah, I got you, bro. I'd be down to watch you rip and ship. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's something we'll do sometime. I definitely have, I would have a good inventory to start with. I have lots and lots of packs. Yeah, I'm not sure how many packs I have, but lots of sealed product down here. Favorite Pokemon character? I watch Nostalgianomics. Yeah, Alex is cool. Alex gets a lot of hate. People be hating on Alex. I think Alex seems like a cool dude. Alex also be wearing 116 stuff, which is Lecrae's stuff, which is a Christian rapper. So I wonder if you guys think Alex goes to church? Favorite Pokemon character is Cynthia. Wait, do you mean like trainer? My favorite Pokemon trainer is Cynthia. My favorite card is the Giratina V from Lost Origin. And favorite Pokemon? Sylveon? I like Sylveon a lot. I like Garchomp a lot. Uh, 2K rip and ship. Yeah, dude, maybe that's the play. What are we listening to? What's going on here? Yeah, Alex seems like a smart dude. Obviously, he's made a bunch of money with the investing stuff. And I've definitely like gotten advice from him, and it's been good. I like Ninetales. Ninetales is sick, dude. Ninetales is sick. Ninetales is so sick. In that big order I sent out earlier today, someone bought 7 of the Ninetales is from Obsidian Flames. It's a cool card. He spent way too much on rip and ships, had to delete Whatnot. $100, dude. That's the I think rip and ships. Here's what I think about rip and ships. Okay, I think like buying packs and ripping them is cool. I think the spins, dude, like the spins for like the chase things. Dude, that's tough, man. That's tough stuff. That's like I don't know. Something about that just kind of feels weird. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. Any last questions before I call it quits for the night? Surprise wheels hurts. Yeah, it does. I think my chat is like behind. For being honest, it's all gambling, ripping ship spins. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the gambling aspect of the hobby is so weird for me. Yeah. I've got mainly Paldea Evolve booster boxes. I've got I've got Paldea Evolve booster boxes. I've got Lost Origin booster boxes. I've got a bunch of the Heavy Hitters premium collection from Sam's Club. I've got quite a few. Well, here, let me show you guys what I bought today. I'll do this and then I'll head out. So get your last questions in. Let me show you what I picked up today. Holy. Ugh. Ooh. Blooming Waters. This is my buddy who got out of he's getting out of the hobby. Couple prismatic surprise boxes. 151 mini tin thing. Oh, looks like there's two of those. Two 151 mini tin things. Looks like some 151 booster bundles. Another prismatic surprise box. Prismatic 3 2-pack blisters. Surging Sparks. Blisters. More prismatic 2-pack sticker or blisters. Yeah, so I picked this stuff up today. That's pretty cool. Dude, these are light. I haven't held these before. These guys are light. This is cool though. I like this product. Yeah, so picked up some cool stuff. I need Paldea and Fates ETB, just the box. I love Mimikyu. There's like 3 or 4 packs and surprise boxes. The best dress is air. Yeah, I've never opened one. Melee, what's up, dude? Level 3 seller. Got into a month ago. Have a bunch of bulk. If you live in like a metropolitan area, I would try to reach out to people who have big collections and try to get good deals. Like see if you can pick some stuff up for like 70-75%. Herm, local Ace Hardware has a bunch of prismatic right now. $80 for... Well, Brooks, I got... Dang. Herm, that's so much for the prismatic stuff. Surprise boxes make good card storage. That's cool. Brooks, I got this Pokemon Center Paldea and Fates one, dude. Maybe sometime we work out a deal for something like this. There's kind of been a display piece up there because I like Mimikyu a lot. TJ, check out Slab City Hits. Okay, Slab City Hits. I'll check it out, bro. Yeah, who's the best rip and shipper? Go to someone with a big collection, ask them to sell me whatever they want at 70%. Yes. Ideally, all of it. You go to someone with a big collection, and it can be hard to make a list over Facebook Marketplace if it's a big listing. Yeah, I think people will make a list. I mean, I've had a lot of people who end up making lists, man. I do. That's so dope. How much do those go for? Like 300 plus. They are expensive. Let me look it up. Paldea and Fates. Pokemon Center. I think it's down right now. 235. Wait, 250? 230 right now. 230 is the price right now. It looks like it's down. It was 265. It's 235. So it's expensive. And to be honest, if you're just wanting Mimikyu art, getting the Pokemon Center one is not really worth it. But yeah. But if you were gonna buy a Pokemon Center one, don't buy it from the market. Like, talk to me and we'll work something out, bro. I like Mimikyu, I like Paldean Fates, but yeah, I would get rid of this for sure. Paldean Fates is my favorite. Saw them restocked on the shelf. Yeah. Yeah, dude. If we could go back, right? If we could go back, turn back time and pick up all the Paldean Fates, all the 151 when they were 60 bucks. 50 bucks at Target, right? Walmart. I've got a case of 151 ETBs. A sealed case. I bought those. I bought the sealed case of 151 ETBs for $700. No. Yeah, $700. 70 a piece. Don't be afraid to turn down a deal if the cost doesn't make sense. Yeah. Daniel, that's like the best. That's the best negotiation tactic for sure. Hey, I'm going to pass. Thanks. The amount of big collections, like multi-$1,000 collections that I've ended up picking up after passing on them is a lot. People will be like, oh, I'll hold out. And then nobody, they don't find a buyer. And then, yeah. Well, guys, I got church tomorrow, or not church. It's Wednesday. I have work tomorrow. Busy day at church, meetings and other cool stuff. By the way, if you guys are ever wanting to check out my church, it's called Eaglebrook. It's in the Twin Cities, so Minneapolis, St. Paul. We have a really, really cool online ministry. The YouTube channel has all that stuff there. So check that out. Brian, you may already answer this. What do you consider the lowest value card we were selling on TCG Player? That's different for everyone. Typically for me, it's 15 cents. But what you can do, you can list cards for 15 cents and have that be your floor, and then list cards under that. And people will buy like 1, 2, 3, 4 cent cards for 15 cents just because you have them listed with a bunch of other cards. People do that all the time. For me, it's around 15 cents. Anything under 15 cents, I don't normally list, but yeah. Also, if you're in the direct program, that kind of changes things too, because you're not really sending out each card to, every person. So. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for me. Make a Discord channel. I know, Brooks. I got to get that going. A little far for me. I'm in Wisconsin. Yeah, if any of you guys are ever in the Twin Cities, come to church, please. I'll buy you coffee. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. These are awesome. We'll do another one sometime. I'll announce it or whatnot. But more videos to come this week for sure. I gotta give a video talking about this big sale that just happened. Yeah, but you guys already caught that because you guys are the OGs hanging out. So having sets of 4 helps. Yeah, sets of 4 is great for cheap bulk. All right. You guys get some sleep. I'm out of here. Hit the gym in the morning. Do that stuff. Jesus loves you. God's got an incredible plan for your life. We'll catch you guys next time. Adios. Exit. No, stop streaming. There it is. Yes, we stream on Sundays.